They call them loyalty programs, a reward for your miles, your patience, and your commitment to one airline. But what if those points you've been collecting for years were designed to disappear before you ever use them? Millions of travelers around the world believe airline miles are their ticket to free travel, a reward for staying loyal. But hidden deep inside the fine print are expiration clauses, silent resets, and legal loopholes that let airlines erase your balance overnight. Today, we're exposing the untold truth behind the multi-billion-dollar airline miles industry, the manipulative rules, the quiet expirations, and the unspoken strategies to make you lose what you've already earned. Because here's the reality. Those miles you're saving for your dream trip, they're not yours, and airlines know it. When American Airlines launched the world's first frequent flyer program in 1981, it was revolutionary. They realized something powerful: loyalty is currency. Instead of lowering fares, they could keep you flying with promises of future rewards, flights, upgrades, VIP lounges, and for decades, it worked. But beneath the polished marketing lies a legal truth few travelers ever read. Those points don't belong to you. Airlines classify miles as company assets, not personal property. That means, by law, they can change the rules, erase your balance, or terminate the entire program anytime they wish. It's like storing your money in a bank that doesn't owe you anything. And here's the part most people never notice. Every few years, airlines rewrite the terms. They call it policy improvement, but what it really means is stricter rules, shorter timelines, and fewer redemptions. In 2024, one major U.S. airline quietly reduced its inactivity grace period from 24 months to just 18. No press release. No warning, just fine print buried in a 27-page update. For the everyday traveler, that change means one thing: if you don't fly, earn, or interact with your account online within 18 months, your miles vanish, not devalued, deleted. And yes, they keep the profit. Here's where things get fascinating and infuriating. The real money in miles doesn't come from you flying. It comes from selling miles to banks, credit card companies, and travel partners. Airlines have turned loyalty programs into full-blown financial empires. In 2023, American Airlines alone made nearly $5.8 billion just selling miles to corporate partners. And when travelers lose those miles, that's called breakage. Breakage isn't an accident. It's built into the system, a quiet line item that boosts profits every quarter. Think about it, every expired mile represents money airlines collected but never had to honor. That's why they create complex rules, inconsistent redemption charts, and confusing qualifying activity definitions. The harder it is for you to redeem, the higher the breakage rate. And the higher the breakage, the happier the shareholders. Airlines have entire data teams dedicated to predicting when and how most travelers will forget. And they're frighteningly accurate. It's no coincidence that reminder emails land in your spam folder, or that your miles expiration date sits in faded gray at the bottom of your account summary. Behavioral economists call it strategic neglect. The goal isn't to hide the truth, it's to make it easy to overlook. They know your mind is wired for out of sight, out of mind. If you're not flying, you're not thinking about your miles, and if you're not thinking about them, you won't notice when they're gone. One major airline even tested email subject lines. Your miles are expiring soon, got fewer opens than check out our new flight routes. Guess which one they kept using? Here's the other side of the game: devaluation. Even if your miles don't expire, they lose value every year. A flight that cost 25,000 miles last year might cost 40,000 today. Same route, same seat. Airlines call this dynamic redemption, but really it's inflation for loyalty. And because they never assign a fixed dollar value to a mile, there's no standard for fairness. They can raise redemption rates whenever they want. Over time, your free trip becomes a mirage, always just out of reach. Most travelers believe earning or redeeming miles resets expiration, but airlines are changing that too. Some now require you to fly directly with them. Partner flights no longer count. Others only accept purchases from specific co-branded credit cards. Even redeeming for non-flight items like gift cards or lounge passes might not extend your deadline. And here's the trap: airlines rarely send reminders until it's too late. Their policy update emails use vague phrases like enhancing the member experience, which really means shortening your grace period. By the time you notice, the damage is done. So, how do the pros never lose a single mile? They don't rely on memory, they rely on systems. Here's what they do differently. 1. Track everything. Tools like Award Wallet, TripIt, or Points.com monitor balances across all airlines and send direct alerts before expiration. 2. Set personal reminders. Create calendar alerts 60 and 30 days before expiry. Don't trust airlines to remind you. 3. Stay active smartly. Earn even a single mile through partners. Book a car rental, take an online survey or shop via the Airlines e-store. 4. Redeem regularly. Small redemptions, seat upgrades, gift cards, Wi-Fi passes. Keep accounts active and prevent total loss. 5. Avoid hoarding. Remember, miles are not money. They're like ice cubes. They melt over time. Every year, thousands of travelers lose their miles without ever flying again. In one shocking case, a Canadian traveler lost 280,000 miles after taking partner flights that didn't qualify under the new rules. His appeal? Denied. Reason: system ineligibility. Translation: we changed the rules, you didn't read them. Airline loyalty programs are legally categorized as contracts of convenience. That means you have no legal claim to the miles, even if you've earned them. It's a perfect trap. Built to look generous, but designed for silence. Welcome to the future, where your loyalty will soon be tracked by AI behavior scoring. Airlines are already testing systems that predict who's most likely to let miles expire and who's worth keeping loyal. Your search history, purchase habits, and flight frequency determine your customer value index. High-value customers, they get reminders, offers, and leniency. Low engagement flyers, their expiration period quietly shrinks. This is the next phase of loyalty, not rewards, but data-driven retention control. So the next time you check your frequent flyer account, don't see miles, see time, because every unredeemed point is a countdown. And in the world of airline loyalty, time isn't money, it's expiration. But now you know the truth. Protect your miles, redeem wisely, and never let them vanish into the system's silence. I'm Journey Genius, bringing you the truths airlines wish you'd never ask about. If this video opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow travelers, and subscribe. Because next week, we're revealing how passengers get secret upgrades without paying a cent.